welcome again Mr. Ron Allen, who is a Tai Chi instructor. He's going to be offering Tai Chi classes here in Uxbridge, and he's here to tell us a little bit about what Tai Chi is all about. So welcome, Ron.
Great, thank you. Alrighty. First of all, has anybody ever done any Tai Chi or, yeah, oh, okay, good, good. Couple of show of hands. Excellent. There's different, I guess, to kind of give you the 50,000-foot view of what Tai Chi is. It's been around a long time, a couple thousand years, developed in China. Originally, it was a martial art. They actually now use it more when it came west. We use it more now for the balance and the meditation. The different form that I teach, it's a 24-form Yang style. And they call it that. Different families in China develop their own style. And some of them have 24 moves, some of them had 108 moves, some of them had 13 moves. So what happened probably maybe in like the 50s or 60s, a lot of the families got together and they decided to come up with a more unified form. So it'd be easier to teach, and again, everybody's lifestyle getting busy, they didn't have the time to learn the 108. I don't know if you ever saw the Beijing Olympics, the opening ceremony. It was over 1,000 people all doing Tai Chi at the same time.
Wow.
So that's something, I guess you could Google it, I don't know, and watch it like that. So, I also teach it at the Uxbridge Senior Center. And again, people ask, you know, Tai Chi, it's very good for seniors. So again, I'm just going to teach more the balance of it, the slow. What it is, we learn it slow so we can execute it fast. So again, the martial art aspect of it. But we're going to be learning it slow, all the moves. Again, it's good for just muscle development, some of the meditation, some of the memorization, I guess, of the moves. Again, will help it. I did bring along, I asked my class to write some testimonials, so I'm going to toot my own horn, I guess, a little bit. This person, it was her first class. She came last week, and she says, Ron's Tai Chi class, I recommend it. It's very relaxing, and it's a very nice, relaxing experience. This is my first class with Ron. Try it out. You'll like the class. So that was nice of her. Another woman was, Tai Chi has helped me with my balance and my flexibility. I feel more stable and less likely to fall. Besides, it's a lot of fun being with like-minded people. Another one wrote that it's, I feel calm, energized, and renewed. So again, you can get the calming bit, and you also get energized. So, and the way we end the class, it's a nice move that we do to kind of just energize us to go out in the world. But it's a nice, relaxing class. Ron works with the different people, so at different levels, and so it's, a lot of it's one-on-one, but I'll teach the class, and then I'll step in, I'll be in the middle of the class, so everybody can see at a different angle. That was one of my things, and you're always a student. I'm still a student, I still take classes. I recommend, you know, watch something on YouTube, get a DVD or whatever, so you're always learning. But one of my hard things, I guess, to accomplish was when I'm watching the instructor, so she's in front of me, and it's like, okay, raise your right arm. But that was her left. So it's like, you had to like switch your brain to opposite, and she's showing someone to move, and I'm walking around her, and I'm trying to get behind her, and she's moving, just to like get it in my mind. So everybody learns differently. So I'll do some of the moves facing, and then I'll do it, and I'll turn around, and I'll do it so the class can follow from the back. So when I raise this hand, it's your hand, instead of facing the opposite direction. So. So what we're going to kind of learn in the classes here and with all my classes that it's practice for health and for healing. It is a moving meditation, and there is a spiritual practice to it as well. So again, there's different aspects of it. Originally, it was made as a medicine as well. They used it to cure some of their aches and pains and their stretching or whatever like that. So when I ask somebody what's Tai Chi, I get, it's a dance. Okay, it's a dance, you know, it's a martial art, yep. It's medicine, it's spiritual, it's for energy, so it's all those things combined. And, you know, I just brought a couple of books just to show that it's not just me talking about it. This is the Harvard Medical School. So it's interesting where one of the teachers there, he teaches the Tai Chi as well, but he wanted to, like how we say it improves balance, it helps with arthritis. So his other colleagues, they were really like, well, let's prove it. I mean, this is Harvard, you know, you can't just say things. So this book is proof that it does, and they were kind of almost as dumbfounded. He's like, it just does. It's I don't know if you know what Chi is or the meridians. There's all different Eastern cultures, I guess. Their way of medicine. So instead of just taking a pill, they'll come up with acupuncture or acupressure, things like that as well. Yeah. This is one of the ladies that got me started in it. She has since moved to Florida, but she has a studio in Holden, Mass. And what it was, because I did have some Tai Chi background before I met her, but she offered a class. It was learn to teach Tai Chi. So again, you could be the greatest chef in the world with that chocolate cake, but if you can't teach anybody how to make it, there goes a recipe. So you could be the best Tai Chi award-winning person in the world, but if you're not able to teach it and spread the word, I guess. So that really intrigued me because I enjoy Tai Chi and I enjoy teaching. So it was an excellent combination for me to take that course. And again, you're always a student, so we were learning more and more on how to teach it. And the best way is kind of that baptism by fire. So throw you right into teaching a class. So that's kind of how we learn things like that. I was down in Florida visiting my sister last winter, and I'm thumbing through the newspaper, and there was a Tai Chi class being offered at the Y. So I dragged my sister, come on, let's go. And we're taking the class, and I'm, following along, and I went up afterwards and introduced myself, and, told her how much I liked the class, and I said, you were really good. I said, you should write a book. He goes, I did. So here's his book, and it's him and that's his wife on the cover. So, smart man, put his wife on the cover. And he just signed it too. He said, Ron, to a new but hopefully long-term student. So, when I go down this winter, I'll look him up again. So we did it at the Y, and then he told me the next day, because afterward we were talking, I told him, I teach it and whatever. He goes, we're doing it tomorrow down on the beach. I'm like, I am there. So that was really awesome, being with like-minded people and just the whole setting. So, and it is something I enjoy doing. If the weather's nice, I like going outside with the class. I actually did a 6 weeks at the Uxbridge library last summer. And we did it sort of in the back. And they were a little apprehensive being outside. Someone might see me or whatever. I'm like, you already know more than anybody that's coming by. So we were out there doing it, and they were enjoying it. And then some people walk, and he stops, he looks, he's like, can I join? I'm like, sure. So it was good to kind of get people out. And I've done it down along the Charles River in Boston. I was down there, and just a nice day. So I'm just out doing the Tai Chi. And this guy's walking his dog, and the dog stops, right? And the guy's like, and the dog's just watching me do it, and the guy goes, what is that? I go, it's Tai Chi. So the dog really got something out of it. I don't know if he did, but, so that was a lot of fun. So getting back to here, so we're going to be doing it on Thursdays. And so it's going to be after lunch. We're going to have a little bit of time to break a couple tables down and clean up. So 1:30 to 2:30. Right, okay, I got that right. I didn't have to write that down on my hand, okay. So there was a sign-up sheet. I think we had 7 or 9 people signed up. More than that, good. So it's always good to, get an idea of who's coming, but I think this, and we can always break down more tables. So, again, at the Northbridge Senior Center, I have a core group of 5, and I have anywhere between 5 and 12 every week there as well. So we got 15 people, so, and I think some of them might be coming from Northbridge, because they actually, they thought it was great. They're like, oh, we can do it twice a week. So, and again, a lot of the information, it's just like, if you've sat through other workshops and seminars, you get bombarded with, 2 hours, a lecture, a break, another. So whatever you're going to get out, a lot of it might not stick. And believe me, I've been there. Just like with some of the moves, it's like, wow, that's really, I'm like, believe me, I was writing right hand, right foot, left. So I overthink things, so if you're like that, I understand. If you can get it right away, that's great too. Sometimes people can do a move on the right side, but try to do something with their left, there's the challenge. And one of the things, if like I'll say, okay, we're going to balance on one foot. I won't say right foot, left foot. And everybody will go on their easiest one first. Okay, switch up. Oh, okay, so we'll get chairs or whatever, hold a wall. But you automatically, just human nature, you're going to go to the side that's the easiest first. So I'm aware of that, so that's why I don't pick a side right away. So everybody gets comfortable with doing something their most dominant side. And then, but a lot of the moves, again, it's a 24 form or 24 step. A lot of it is repetitive, so if we do something on the right side, we're going to be doing it on the left. So, I guess I can, if everybody has a question, or I can do a little demonstration. Everybody psyched for Thursday?
Yeah.
Nice, all right, good. All right, so, okay, all right, I'll kind of give you a little mini class right now. So one of the, like I say, the 24 form, here's the first one right here. It's called mountain. So you already learned one out of the 24.
Called what?
Mountain pose, just like you're in a mountain. The next one, you just step out, and it's called horse stance, like you're riding a horse. So there's 2 already. So that's not bad. And again, we're just learning the basics. So another one is just, it's up, in, and down. So we're just going to learn it this way. And it's just it's relax the shoulders, relax the arms, in and down. And then when we get more advanced, it's sort of like if you ever watch golf. It's just, okay, boom, they hit the ball. But head down, shoulders back, knees back. There's like 18 things to remember before they just hit the ball. So when we're just doing, like even just a mountain pose, there's not a ceremonial whatever, but there is things that you want to kind of just calm yourself down, the breath. We talk a lot about balance. One of the things, and again, it's a lot of visualization. So they talk about having a string come up through the crown of the head to kind of keep the posture, and another one out of the chest. So it kind of keeps you up and like balanced like that. The other one is you want to be more on the pad of the foot versus on the heel of the feet. So again, it's some of the fine-tuning bit, but it's like with anything, you want to start with the foundations. So one of the foundations is we just it's just called shifting the weight. So we're just shifting the weight. And again, you can visualize, say you were pouring water. So you're just pouring water down into this leg. And then it comes over to this side. And the reason they do this, because you want to have one heavy foot and one light foot. And you want to do like in the beginning, like 60-40. So 60% of the weight's on this foot, 40% is there for balance. And then you can get it up to like 80-20. So the goal is, in some of the moves, you want to be 100%, so this foot can sweep, can kick, can step back. So that's why we're learning the basics of just the side to side. And then from here, it's called shifting turning. And see, when I turn, see how the arms follow the body? I'm not moving my arms, I'm just... So the arms are going to follow the body. So they're not doing any work, they're getting a free ride. So from here, and again, everything builds. This one's called wave hands like clouds. And this one I couldn't get for the longest time. So, and again, I talk a lot, so I'm going to explain everything. It's the palm facing in, relax everything, the shoulders, I'm shifting the weight, I'm turning the body, and step. They call it a half step too. So there's the full step, there's the half step, and I'm shifting the weight. And then we go the other way. And some people, like I say, they pick the easiest side first, but so we do both sides, shifting the weight, turning the body. Good. We do a lot of warm-ups before the class. I mean, they're Tai Chi warm-ups. Are they? I don't know. I call this one Chinese disco. And it's just a warm-up. It's just to get the wrist going, just to kind of... And I was telling him, I said, I saw a pro golfer doing this one. And I'm like, wow, is he doing Tai Chi? I'm like, I don't know. And then someone else told me it was that, I don't know if you guys watch, was it the MMA, the wrestling guys? That's his signature move when they introduce him, coming now into the ring, and he comes down doing this. I'm like, wow, okay, he's warming up for Tai Chi to do his battle. But so there's different moves that could be Tai Chi, couldn't be. A lot of different athletes use them for just the warm-ups. One of the sayings that they have is movement is medication. And we say move it or lose it. There's different cultures. So any type of movement. And I can adjust it. Some of the classes I teach, they're in wheelchairs. Some of them, I got blind people that come and do the Tai Chi class. And they have so much fun doing it, So we can adjust. If you get tired, you can sit down. A lot of the moves, you can do this one sitting down. Doesn't matter. So one of the other things that they talk about is how we say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. Their saying is 500 claps a day keeps the doctor away. And what they consider a clap is just the slap. So if anybody wants to join along, we're gonna, so you go up the outside of the arm, and then you go down the inside. And there's a reason for that, the meridians. And it's just to help keep the body going. And you want to do it 3 times. And then guess what? We're going to do the other arm. Up the outside, down the inside, up, down, up, down. Then after the arms, we do the legs. And it's down the outside, and then up the inside. And you can stop, you can stay at the hip or whatever. If you can make it to the knee, the further down you go, you want to keep your head up. Keep breathing, that's very important. I mentioned that quite a bit in class. Keep breathing.
Yeah, you start.
Yeah, and then come up, and then we do both sides just to balance everything out. 1, 2, and 3. And after that, nice and easy after lunch, I say to horses, hey. And then right under the clavicles. And again, these are some acupressure points. And then we just go right around the head. And then right here, I'll give you a secret. This gets rid of wrinkles.
Oh, yeah.
Right like that. Yeah, there we go.
Great. Just in that spot or all over the face? Just all
Yeah, under the nose, under the chin. And then I support the elbow. We pat ourselves on the back. Good job. Both sides. Good. And then we do the elbow. And then we go right down the side. Down, up, elbow. And right down the side. Good. All right, how are we doing on time? Good? Just about done? Okay, let me show them a couple more things. So, all right. So, all right, this one's kind of neat. This one's just called Hold the Ball. So, and this is the one, again, a lot of these I didn't get right away. So, it could be a beach ball, you know, average size ball. So, as this hand goes down, this hand comes up. And that's one of the principles. If one up, one down. So, now we ka-ching. And then this one comes down, this one comes up. Switch. This one comes down. So this is one of the basics. And then you can add that shifting the weight, turning the body. Shifting the weight, turning the body.
Yeah, I would. That one's red. You want that one?
Good. All right.
Thank you.
Let's see. I'll show them one more.
I don't.
Okay.
But I think.
This one's called the beak. And again, they give it nice names, like grasp the bird's tail. But again, the martial art aspect is you're taking his arm, you're twisting, you're smashing. But we're going to learn it nice and slow and give it nice names. We're not learning to beat people up. So it's the beak. This one's the whip. We come across. So again, the martial art aspect is you got them right by the jugular. And then if someone else is attacking you, you can get them with the beak, like that. So again, we practice it both sides. And then we come across. Well, one of the interesting things about that move is the Pekingese, the little tiny dogs. So they used to carry, and they had their sleeves, and you know, and they used to carry their dog in it like that. And they'd be and if they got attacked, they would throw the dog on the attacker. The dog would rah, rah, rah. You could get out, and the dog would just come home later. But I actually looked at, that's a true story. So if anybody has one of those dogs and they want to bring them in, we can learn to throw them. No, I don't like it. So, but all right, I'd like to thank everybody for having me here. I look forward to Thursday's class. Sounds like we have room for a few more. Good. And thank you for having me.
Thank you for
All
coming.
right.
So we've learned a lot about Tai Chi today. Thank you so much. It's for our minds and our bodies as well as our spirits. It's a good movement. It's like medication. We want to keep our bodies moving, and we want to keep our minds healthy and our bodies healthy and our spirits healthy. So we invite you all to join us on Thursdays from 1:30 to 2:30, and just call and sign up. And first class will be October 6th, I believe. October 6th. So that will
First
be the
Thursday
first
in October.
Thursday in October. All right, I hope to see you. October 10th?
October 5th.
Do I hear the 4th?
October 5th.
October 5th.
October 5th.
All right.
Yeah.
It's our first
Edit that,
class.
the 5th.
Edit that. The 5th. Thank you all for coming, and I hope to see you at Tai Chi class.
All right, thank
Have
you.
a great weekend, everybody.
Yeah.